What's up, guys? Welcome back. Taking a look this morning at the Flare Network / Tether. It is the 8th of June on the East Coast, early in the morning. How is everybody making out with all of this smoke up from Canada? Looks like it's having a pretty large effect on the Northeast, that is, and probably many other locations. Let me know down in the comments. So taking a look at Flare, guys, we'll also take a brief look over at Bitcoin, but it's been a while since we did a Flare video. So we'll take a dive into this chart, this very difficult chart that is. So taking a step back to, let's see here, back in the March timeframe, we have this pennant pattern here. The pennant pattern actually broke out to the upside, got pushed back down on the 21st of February. Remember that day quite well. Pennant pattern broke to the downside, and that was it. That was the game over. Pull the plug for Flare. Continued lower, up into resistance at 34.10. And then big bottom candle came in. Rallied all the way back up to, let's see, 4301. Choppiness, resistance again, and then basically party's over and basically getting into a, if you can think of a parabolic move to the upside, we're getting the opposite of that. So a parabolic move to the upside would be like a stock rallying and then just basically goes straight up for a little while. Flip that upside down. What's going on here? Get this sell-off sideways, and this thing is just falling like a rock. So the good news is, if you want to buy Flare, you're getting it on an extreme discount. On the flip side of that, we don't know where the bottom is. The bottom could be in. The bottom could be taking place today, but you could have said that yesterday. You could have said that 2 days ago. Could have said that 3 days ago. So far today, the reason why I said today is because, get rid of that, if we can lead with a big candle wick to the bottom, that would help. Similar to this bottom over here, which was on the 15th of March. Not a huge candle wick, but a decent candle wick. Nice higher low the next day, off to the races. So keep your eye on that for this candle. Keep your eye for this candle to have a decent size wick, and then look for tomorrow's candle to either to be basically a higher low and a green candle, and preferably a big green candle. Could also be another similar candle. It could be a massive red candle, puts in a new low, and then closes high with a big candle wick. Then look for that next day. So that's just pure speculation, guys. We don't know where the bottom is for this thing. Of course, we had a couple stopping points, actually. We found support up in here around our levels. That broke to the downside. Where did we stop? We stopped at 31.39, which is, let's see, right here for a little bit. That broke to the downside. So we're just stepping down here to our next level, which was 27.90, let's see, 26.95. The good old stair step to the downside. Sideways, sideways, down, sideways, and pull the plug. Drain the bathtub. So we'll see. We're probably closer to a bottom than we've been, obviously, in a long time, but who knows? I do have another price level below the market. Unfortunately, if you've been buying up at the higher levels, that level is 1269.01269. Doesn't mean it will get hit. Doesn't mean it will get hit. The market actually did not respect by any means this 2176 level. That was one of my levels. Usually it will respect those, whether to the upside or to the downside. Respected all of these, did not respect this one. So will it respect this one? Will it even get down there? Who knows? That is another I call it 30% to the downside. So if you've been buying dollar cost averaging this thing, then you're probably not necessarily looking or want the price to make another 30% drop lower. But keep that in mind. That is once again down there at the 0.01269. This is the KuCoin chart, by the way, guys. So that is my thoughts on Flare. I mean, not too much to say here. This candle so far today, though, is looking like a bottoming candle. At some point, this thing will see some kind of a move to the upside. Markets, unless the stock is, companies in bankrupt and the stock is, going to zero, charts won't just go straight down forever, as well as they won't go straight up forever. Eventually, you'll get some kind of a reaction to the downside. So if you have strong conviction in the Flare network and all that's going on with Flare, then maybe this is a good buy. That is totally up to you guys. So current price is down 1.93% at 1831. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, BTC. So Bitcoin battling we found support 2 days at the 25,760 as well as the 25,726, these two big candles. Yesterday we pulled back to the top end of that, which was 2623. That's this white line right here. So once again, this is the third time. 1, 2, 3. Although we did make new lows this time around, we still found support at those levels. Today is basically an inside day so far. So far we have a higher low, so that is nice. But who knows what will happen with these markets. Bitcoin essentially is up $1.98. So that's pretty much flat if you ask me. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. As always, join us here on the channel. Appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up, guys. You have a good one. Be careful out there. These markets are volatile, especially Flare Network.